Nova.
Test. Can you hear us?
Test.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing. So, welcome to another webinar of the week. I hope everyone has got an amazing week time through challenging and
hopefully winning, right?
Winning, whatever, even small, tiny winning is always a win. We never lose, remember. We either win or learn. That's very important to remind to ourselves, the approach in general. So if we can take a little bit connection of what we were talking about last Sunday and then going through into another kind of subject, a bit more of hands-on and money-making activities, which is very important when we're talking about entrepreneurship and business. It's very important that we divide our day in activities that produce us money-making activities and learn new things. And so it's very important to get organized somehow in that aspect as well. But before we do so, let's Caroline refresh us a bit with the 5-second rule.
Yeah, just because we got quite a lot of feedback from last week from you guys saying that you really like this 5-second rule and hopefully has been implementing it into your everyday life. And I really can't underestimate the importance and the value of actually using this rule or this little tool. Actually, you can call it a tool,
yeah.
Right? Because really for me, and I know for David as well, it has helped us a lot in order to actually take action. So once you get an idea in your head, instead of talking yourself out of it, actually when you count down from 5 to 1, suddenly you actually just start doing it and your brain doesn't even understand what is happening. So it's kind of that you are winning over your own brain, and because you quickly take the action, you can't talk yourself out of doing what your idea is. So it's really, really interesting of how actually you can every time you get a new idea, you can little bit by time change and actually develop and become a very action taker and really being in control of your own life, basically. So so basically I just wanted to share my excitement with you guys, because I know that we heard quite a lot of excitement from you about this rule, and I just can't how do you say underline enough, or I can't be I mean it's really, really important, I think, this thing. So what we wanted to do today was just to make sure that, like David has said, that you make sure that you do divide your time into kind of 3 spectrums, right? So we have the one which is self-development, then we have the learning of the skill, and then we have the implementing of the skill. And I think that it is especially the last part which can be more scary, more daring, and that we tend to do the least, which actually should be opposite, should be the one that we do the most of. So today we want to make sure that you guys take action. And I think you can take it from here. Right?
So let's say that I'm going to reveal to you exactly how SFM it's actually set up for you to achieve success, and all the respecting funnel you should follow. And it's simply really like copy and paste. The process does not change. It just changing the product, the service that you're offering. And they have been testing and retesting many different ideas, always implement new stuff, always the recent strategy that the new rich used to make more money on the internet. And it really comes down to one simple rule, and it's create a solution to one problem, and it's all the way through the same solution to the same problem. And this we have been learning through the process, and we are looking forward as well to jump in a 30-day challenge starting from tomorrow, together with Marketing Mastery Group, which basically we're gonna have expert Christian Beer, a fellow SFM member since 2011, I guess.
Yeah, many years.
Many years already.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as, you know, Justin Wolf. They will be basically showing how we can monetize advertising marketing on YouTube, which is a platform that we have been working since we started, and we have been learning a lot, struggling, earning, winning. We have been doing everything with YouTube, but we really want to come down to learning those strategy that that can implement not only our own business, but even if you want to help somebody else, like another business, to skyrocket in the marketing,
in their
own marketing field.
Yeah, so it's just a basic skill of, or not, I wouldn't say basic, but it's the skill set of learning how to sell anything, not only SFM, which is what we essentially are very, very interested in learning. And anyway, so we will do this course or this challenge, which will be 4 weeks starting from tomorrow, and we can't wait to share everything with you guys.
Yes.
So don't worry, we will share everything we learn with you.
We will share it as every call will be 2 hours. So we will try to give some headline that for us has impacted a lot, and maybe perhaps could be something that you
test it as well, which I think is very important. Test it so we can give you some proper results.
Absolutely. But anyway, this is just to mention a little bit of our project. But what I want you to pinpoint for you today, for anyone who is in the SFM and this new is maybe on the beginning modules, or they have just finished the modules, it's very important to understand where you need to go. And we were at that time feeling a little bit not lost, but a bit unsure which path we wanted to take, right? If we wanted to go to the import-export or we wanted to go to affiliate. And we choose the affiliate path simply because we saw it a much bigger potential in relation to what we could do in our own life in general.
Next to the dancing as well.
Next to the dancing was the perfect match. And so basically what I want to share with you is money-making activities. And what they are is basically to put yourself in the game and create your landing page, create your simple website, and start advertising. Whether if it is €1 a day that you're investing, whether if it's €10 a day, this is entirely up to you. But I really encourage you to start and put yourself in the game. And the reason why is because you will learn more by play the game instead of watching from behind the scene. That's very important to understand, that when you want to learn something, you need to put yourself and get your hands on. You will understand so much more. Mm-hmm. And I really believe that it's like when you are a child and you receive a gift, and maybe it's something that you need to build yourself. You will put your hands on. You're looking forward to build these things without any time to wait. You're looking so much forward to open it and start building. You will make mistake, but ultimately you will achieve with follow instructions how to build it properly.
But just think about how we actually, if you think about it, how we are created as human beings, right? How do we learn how to walk? We didn't sit down and read a book about how to learn how to walk, right? We get up on our feet, we fall down. We get up, we fall down. We get up, we fall down, and we learn by doing. Yeah. And yes, it does hurt. And yes, we do mistake, but we get back up and until we can do it, right?
Yes.
And I think the biggest difference is that at that point, we have our parents next to us, like encouraging us. Do it, come here to me. They're like helping you, guiding you, supporting you. When we go into something like online marketing, actually often, at least also in our case, our parents say, don't do it. Don't risk it. It's too dangerous. Like they try to speak you away from it. So what we need is that we need to surround ourselves with people who will encourage us. So they will be our new parents, right? Like they will be the ones supporting us, holding our hands and telling us that it's okay. But like David said, anyway, get into it, and
yeah, absolutely.
you can count on us. We will be your see and Zia.
See you and see you. At the end of the day, life is short, guys, and we need to really behaving as tomorrow is no longer there. So we know that we have done whatever it takes to make something work for us and make something successful that we are proud of it. This is, I think, it's very important to believe it, that there is no tomorrow, actually. Be here in the moment and take action. What will make your tomorrow better. So you need to focus on now, taking hands full on and tweaks those things on and off, and you will start to see incredible results. Anyway, let's go and jump on description. Now, SFM offer as a all-in package, as all you know, for $97 a month, you basically receive as well a landing page builder, and this basically called DBL. Is a Digital Business Lounge, and it's basically created and founded from as well members of SFM, and as built inside your own membership. So it's free of charge and will allow you to build a completely in an easy way, drag and drop your pages so they can look like something like this that I'm going to share with you in a minute. But what is a landing page? For those of you who never heard this, it's basically is once people are looking at your Google advertising or YouTube video, they were going to click to actually go and have a look what's stay inside of that link. And for example, in my video that I'm planning to launch very soon, I'm talking about the recession, right? And many of us has been hit by recession, and this is only the beginning of even stronger economical crisis, I believe. And we all need to prepare and do our best to protect our income and protect our family and feel safe, because the only things I've learned so far is that there is a lot of uncertainty in the world. There is a lot in any field. Everyone is in uncertainty. So what we can do here is to genuinely help them, to show them a solution to their problem. And for me, SFM at the moment is one of the top class education out there. I haven't tried many, but I know what they're doing around the world. As more as I'm inside, I know what is out there. But this ultimately can really help people to build something, a strong foundation that will entitle you to protect and secure your income and life and family, which is very important in this moment.
And essentially it's about skill set. Right?
Yes. So if I'm going to share with you my current landing page, yes, let's share the Google Chrome. So let me see here.
No, we have to just take the desktop. I think it's easier.
Desktop. I open fully. Can you see it? The screen?
Right.
Cool. Okay. So this one basically, as you can see, it's a very simple lead capture. And what it's all about here is basically, I will explain you what's inside, but very simple rule. You need to follow through the message regarding either your ad or regarding your, in this case, could be the video that I'm shooting. So what I'm talking about in the video is how the recession has hit us and everybody, and you especially. I'm talking to that specific person targeted, and I'm trying to follow through to the solution that we need to make an income stream that allowed us to feel more peace of mind, and we don't panic and take like we are not waiting for the worst to happen to us. So this is very important that you follow through with one message, one solution to one problem. As you can see here, Very simple. I have an headline.
Sorry, can I just say one thing
Yeah.
before you continue? Sorry, I just want to mention two things. Number one is that David, he said that to the person that he's targeting. So basically that means that, remember, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I said to Genoveva in the call as well, that you have to do, the first thing you have to do is your avatar exercise. So the avatar basically means that's your customer. So you must make who is your customer, and then you start making a script for the ad in our case, because we want to do it through an ad in YouTube. But if you want to do it through a blog post, then you start then crafting your blog post to that specific audience. So I just want to say, so these are the first steps. And then when you have that, then we come now to this landing page.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure that, so the medium that you choose, if it's an ad, like in a video, if it's a small, like, how do you say, like a snippet, can be either through Google or like a snippet in Facebook or something like that, or can be a blog post. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then you arrive to the landing page.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So through the years, we have been learning a lot. I can tell you, there's many things that is influencing here the landing page. And first of all is copywriting. How do you write? Which word you're using that influence the person in taking action in relation to the problem that they have. So you really need to show a hands-on solution, what they're going to learn out of this video series that I'm offering. And as a product, SFM has given out this free video series that is their main free video series, basically, for anyone who wants to learn how to basically make an extra income, whether it's a side income or multiple income stream, it doesn't matter. But simple rule, you need to have a sign-up form, very simple. And here, as you can see here, I've been used some icons as a gift, and it's free for a limited time. And the reason why I also have here the clockwise
countdown
is because I have learned that through the training on copywriting as well, and how to do marketing, what was the name of the training? Marketing mastery, something else. I can't remember now exactly, but I even got this.
Trainings.
I even got the certificate from the training, and this specific training I got it at the marketing mastery level. So it's very advanced. I think it was about more than 40 hours long. I think it was. Yeah, was quite of a long material. But what I have learned that this in the landing page, when you put a time expiring or free for a limited time, it creates urgency of taking action. And they were making an example that if we are on a party and there is a pizza, which we are 10 people, and there is basically a pizza with 50 slices. No problem, anyone will have enough. Everyone can take their time to go and grab a piece of pizza. But if there is a pizza with only 5 pieces and we are 10 people, all of a sudden you start to see taking action. Who will got the first pieces in order to survive? So this was just a very quick example on how people behaving in their brain, in their brain. And this was one of the things that I'm gonna test in my next campaign. And then things here is about bulletproof point, what they are gonna get out of this free video series, why they should have your video series. And one very important question you should ask when you're talking about what you're offering is ask yourself, for example, and so what, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So it's about learn how to create recession-proof income stream from scratch. And so what? So that you can start to basically create an income stream that will protect your life, and you can actually pay your bills to pay your rent. That could be a solution to a real problem. But if I just mention very lightly, do you need more money? Just click here and get this video to get the money. And so what do I need the money for? Hold on a second. So there is a lot of psychology behind, and that training was amazing. That brought me to this structure that I have created. And the first thing they're going to see is primarily this. I think you can see my screen.
I think they can see the big screen.
The big screen,
Normally, if I do it with the mouse, if I just show it with the mouse. So normally, what people see when they opt in, you can't do it like that.
No, I think you wish. I show you how. Like this. So maybe you can see
on a normal laptop, because David's computer is quite big.
You can see this one.
Normally it's this.
And this one. Yeah. That's it. That's
so
all you're going to see. And then if they want, they're going to scroll and read more about. Mm-hmm. That's what is very important. So the behaving, for example, of a person would be jumping on it.
Read
the headline. Look at those pictures, not even the pain point, and then they scroll down. They scroll down to see if there is any price to pay. And generally they come back up, they see no prices. Okay, let me read.
Read the bullet points.
Read what it is that I'm gonna get here, blah, 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 blah. What is their concern? If I have no idea where to start, if I have no product to sell or services, or I have no prior business experience, and all the video will reveal exactly how to do all of this, basically. And you start to answer to those questions that they might have in their own brain once they come across this. And this is just some proof about
some social proof.
Yeah, this is a momentum day. I can show that we are real people going in live event. A picture with the co-founder Stuart, and just mention, yes, I'm real and we are real, and this effect.
Because you see so many landing pages or like websites out there where you just see pictures, but like, are people actually
a picture? There's people behind. Real? You don't know if there is a real person behind sometimes. So you really need to give people a peace of mind that I'm here. There is a picture of me. You can find and click me anywhere. So I give you. You can contact us. You give free hands to them that they can choose wherever they want. They don't need to be trapped for any reason at all. Mm. So it's important to give freedom to them. And this is exactly one. I add this as an extra. This is something. This is something that I came as an idea to test. Imagine what life would be like. I want you to imagine what life would be like if you never had to worry about money again. Imagine never having to worry about paying bills on time. I have experienced financial stress in my life, and I have experienced financial abundance. And I would choose abundance every single time. Let me make this clear. You don't need to spend the rest of your life in a soul-crushing job that you aren't passionate about. If you learn the right skills and you're willing to execute, you wouldn't believe the lifestyle you are able to obtain for yourself and for your family. Imagine being able to move your family into their dream home, or maybe you would like to be able to afford the monthly payment on your dream car, Ferrari, if you are a dreamer of a Ferrari, for example. I'm not personally, or maybe you're like Caroline and I were now able to travel 5 to 6 times, 5 countries per year as a result of our online business. And this is a reality for myself and many other people. And it can be done for you too. Get your free video series, learn something high value skills, and open yourself up to a whole new reality. Actually, I need to change that. Reality of possibilities. So that's basically how I structured that, and it's need to be as simple as it is. No fancy. Sometimes less is
more.
Is more, and need to be aware of white space. And we often don't consider that as at the beginning. I didn't know that. But white space is as much as important as when you're putting picture or text or images, and needs to have clarity for people that when they jump in, there is no confusion, not too many steps to follow.
Yeah, and regards to that, the most important on a landing page is that there's only one call to action. So there's one thing that people can click on once they get in there. So we don't need the menu there. We don't need too many information there. They need to just, this prime focus of the page is for people to leave their email, like to understand what they are going to get, and for them to then actually opt in and leave their email address.
Yes.
So this is the only focus which must be on a landing page. Yeah. So if you hear about squeeze page, landing page, this is the same thing. It's basically one piece of paper you can say, where people can opt in and read about who you are and what it's about. And then of course there needs to be some compliance rules about policy, privacy, and those things. Technical issues.
All those technical stuff that will be covered through the module while you go through. It will gonna be step-by-step process on how to set up. And the beautiful things is that you set up that once. And it's done. Mm-hmm. So that's what is the power of the internet. You make the work.
That's actually the easiest part of it. And I'm saying that, and I'm not technical.
Yes. So anyway, after that landing page, they were gonna jump into a thank you page. A thank you page is basically where you're saying thank you, or in that case, I'm not using to say thank you.
I say congratulations.
Just say congratulations, because you're taking a step to change your life. And it does take courage for people to click and go into their uncomfort zone. So I appreciate and admire your courage to jump into that space and see what it is that I'm offering. Mm-hmm. Because in the internet, there's a lot of things that they can go in the wrong direction. Somehow you can feel it. You can feel that this is not the right fit for you. Mm-hmm. And what happens? You run away. So I really want to make them comfortable and trying to assure that they are in a safe space and they can be whoever they are. And I'm going to show whoever I am in the best possible way. And as well, what I'm offering them, the possibility to, as a free gift, they can have a webinar from Stuart, if they are willing to actually have a straight look forward on what's the current recession business proof that can help them to actually fight in this particular time during COVID-19. Mm. And if they are willing to do so, that they can reserve their seat going, and Stuart will talk about the general. He's doing amazing job on how you can use the internet in multiple ways. Mm-hmm. It's not only about affiliate, it's not only about SFM, it's all about the whole new world of creation that works for you and only for you. That's what is the power. Mm-hmm. After that, basically what they have done, they have give you their contact, their email. And this is the most precious thing you need to have it. Why? Emailing list is far from 10 years and more, I guess, the power of the internet, because you are able to create a relationship with somebody that is on the other side of the world, that never meet you live, but they receive your email and they can feel something through the email, that you are true, authentic, and you really want to give value. That's what is the power of the email. It's not about sending junk or wherever that is not relative to the person, doesn't help the person, but it's just in order to make a sale or wherever it is. Mm-hmm. But I really choose carefully what to send to people that can really benefit from the email. And believe it or not, there will be people that they won't like all those emails. There will be people that don't like all the emails we are sending. And the simple reason is because we are not in the same mind thinking. We are not having a same projection of life, because it does take an open mindset to go into this kind of a new way of making money online. Because for some, it's completely new. They haven't even know what it is a laptop. They are opening a laptop and say, how it works, these things, you know?
Or they are consumers of the internet, right? Consumers of the apps and consumers of all of these things, but they are not actually understanding that you can actually use it in a how do you say when it's opposite? There's a word
on
for
your
it.
own advantage.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a word for it, I forgot.
Yeah. But anyway.
English is not.
Maybe today we have a bit of dyslexia. Anyway, So
so emailing list.
Emailing list.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to nurture your people. And if there is something you want to send out. If it has something that has touched me, I'm definitely gonna send it.
Yeah, and as well, don't be afraid to actually share your values and your beliefs, because in the beginning we just send out like how to say, very common emails, I would say, and we got no response on it, and we were like, what's happening? We were kind of trying to please, right? Yeah. So we didn't dare
to say your opinion,
yeah,
or how the way it's working.
And it's so much worse, actually. Absolutely. And we also felt a little bit uncomfortable because it was a little bit it didn't feel right within us. So what we did now is that we changed our email, like the tone of the email, what content we're sending out to people, because we just want to actually share our opinion and how we can help the best way the people who opt in through us. And actually the responses went up like crazy. People now interact with us, actually respond, and we start having conversations with people that we don't know. But it's just so much more liberating, and we feel so much better about it. And like I said, it feels right.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to share your values and your beliefs, because you will find the people who believe in the same things as you, and you will connect much better. You will bond much better.
Yes.
So
you have a voice and you need to share it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I believe that the world should not be as it is right now, where we need to exchange our time for money, 9 to 5. For 40 years or more of our life in exchange of a poor pension. Mm. What if I'm dying when I'm 60 and I'm about to I'm about to go in pension and I'm not on earth anymore? Mm. What it is, why they should why we should run their game. I want to run my game. I want to run my life, and I use them on my on the best possible way to make the best out of my life. Not that they make the best out of my life.
But also, who are they to also say that like, for example, your father, right? He goes on pension now. Last year, was it?
Yeah, last December.
Year. And he was so happy to go on pension, but now he's like dead bored.
Yeah.
It's like they tell you your pension is gonna be amazing finally, and then when you're on it, it's like
and he was waiting to finally could travel a little bit, but then coronavirus came. And
but even if Corona wasn't there, he was not going to travel.
So there is a lot of things. I think we need to really live in the day, in the moment, and build something that will boost our life for the better. Don't make anyone else dream a reality, but make our own dream a reality. This is very important.
Work on something, right?
Yeah, hustle. After 9 to 5, if of course it's vital to provide yourself a living, but from 5 to midnight is where you are hustling your time to make things change in the long run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 years intense, and you are gonna crash.
I really need to say this. So there's a difference between a job and a work. Yeah, a job is what, like David said, is what pays you the money just so you can survive. A work, it can be a life work. It's your passion. It's what you like working, because we are not just wanting to sit down and do nothing.
Yeah.
That would be boring. That would be fine for a week, but then what's next, right? So we want to work. We want to put our skills into something. We want to share. We want to be a part of stuff. We just don't want a job, right? So
depending from no one else.
For me, there's a big difference.
I would prefer to stay on the street and ask for money rather than go into a job. That's how strongly I believe that I shouldn't follow anyone else. Anyway, let's go straight to the point before Zoom will close out here. After the thank you page, you receive your email, you nurture your people, and you basically are in business. And what's going to happen? Even SFM has already created 28 emails set up that you can copy and paste it, that has been already tested, has been working, and has produced results for many students, and will basically just be able to set up through Aweber, which is the software that we use and many of SFM members use. And you just need to set up this and change your name and surname, tweak it a little bit if you want to change something.
But unless it's great to begin with, at least, right?
It's
to start
absolutely
off with,
great,
and then
because
can
you will
always
learn
grow it.
through going through the training later on as well. But to begin first, they give you hands-on, copy-paste, and test yourself. Go and jump on it. And then I want to come to the point where you actually think about, okay, if I start to advertising and I get a budget which is €5 per day, €5 per day on Google pay-per-click, it should be good enough to begin with. €5 per day, it can bring you maybe 3, 5, 10 leads a day. And per leads, I mean people that they are interested in your product, right? Now, average, you need to build 100 leads in order to receive one sale. Okay? Now, follow me through, because if I got 100 leads and I got one sale, if I got 1,000 leads and I got 10 sale, if you count only this 10 sale of $20 each as a commission that SFM offer you in exchange of bringing people in as an affiliate, you're actually gonna achieve $20 times 10, which is basically $200. And you will get paid your own membership of $97, plus you have earned $103. And what you could do then to see, once you see that this is working, you can get your profit and reinvest it in your marketing budget that will produce you more money. And this, when we are talking about scaling a business, once we see that things are working, we are actually starting to scale. So it's there that if we see that this brings us result, we need to put more marketing budget so that we'll gain more return on investment.
It's like a water tap, right? So once you see that it works, then you just add like the pressure of the water, you put it up, but then also you get more water out, right? So same with the money, you add in money for the budget, but then your return is much better.
Yes.
But of course that's.
And my challenge that I have an idea, but I don't want to take up now, and I don't want to give a guarantee, but I'm willing to help one member, 2 member, 3 member maximum, to help them and achieve their first 5 member to gain 5 sales, basically $100. So they can get a monthly revenue of $100 that will pay for their membership. So their membership costs $0. And in the meantime, what you need to do is you learn. That's what I want to do, that you are going to learn and see the power. The more you trick here and there, how you can actually build a puzzle that will make you the dollar that you have never even made in 1 year of your job. This is not a joke, I must say. So it's the power of the internet is this, basically. Now, probably Zoom will gonna shut us down, but I wanna say anyway, thank you very much for showing up, for all of you here in the recording, and whoever gonna watch the here live and whoever gonna watch the recording. And this is it, guys. Digital marketing is the present and will be definitely the future. Yes. So me and Caroline here to boost your progress. So make shit happen. Okay. So I wish you everyone a great Sunday. Thank you for showing up, Bernadette and Milena. I really appreciate it.
Like always, if you have any questions, just write us.
Yes.
No problem.
Email, WhatsApp, call us. We are here. Thank you, guys. See you next Sunday. Ciao, ciao, everyone.
Ciao.
Take care.
Ciao.